here's what happened. Lindsey Graham decided to falsely tell the country that, we've got to do whatever we can, basically, to give Israel all the weapons and, the destruction they want to do. We have to enable it. Lindsey Graham said this. I am tired of the word genocide. Let me tell you about genocide. If Israel wanted to commit genocide, they could. That's a horrible thing to say, and it's a very stupid thing to say, by the way. They have the capability to do that. They choose not to. Agree to disagree on that. To people in my party, I'm tired of this crap. Israel is our friend. They're the most reliable we have in the Mideast. They're a democracy surrounded by people who would cut their throats if they could. This is not a hard choice if you're an American. It's not a hard choice if you're a Christian. A word of warning, if America pulls the plug on Israel, God will pull the plug on us. No, I don't believe that for a second. And for the record, neither did Marjorie Taylor Greene. And here's where her little Frank psychotic episode came into play. Because instead of responding to this like a normal, rational person, thinking calmly and explaining things in a cool manner, Marjorie Taylor Greene decided to get on Twitter and say this. And this is a long one. She basically wrote, a short story about how pissed off she is. Senator Graham confidently says the quiet part out loud. If Israel wanted to commit genocide, they could. They have the capacity to do that. That is quite a statement and is an acknowledgement that nuclear-armed Israel is more than capable of defending themselves by themselves and not only defeating their enemies, but completely wiping them out. So why is America funding them and fighting for them? We should not be. And it is not a matter of supporting either Israel or Hamas, as he suggests, which is ridiculous. It's about supporting America. Now listen, if that was the end of it, that's not a bad statement, right? I mean, she's right. Like, hey, Lindsay, if they have these capabilities, why are we over there doing this for them? Why are we sending them all of our weapons? Why are we sending them all of our money? You point out that they can do basically whatever they want. They don't need us. We need to focus on America right now. We got some pretty big issues. Again, if she had stopped right there, this would be a very different video. But she didn't. That was just the introduction, folks. Now she gets into the meat of it. Lindsey Graham has no children. I'm sorry. I love that. It's just so random. Like, she goes, it's about supporting America. Lindsey Graham has no children. I have 3 adult children who are 22, 25, and 27, which gives me a fierce invested interest to be all in to save America.